everybody. Welcome to the Cage Holes React. Today we're going to be talking about the new Daredevil trailer, Season 2.
The new freaking Daredevil trailer.
I have so many mixed feelings with it because I feel like it wasn't cut very well as a trailer, but it showed so many cool things. I'm still super excited.
I don't get what you're saying at all about it not being cut, right?
I feel the same way about how that first Batman versus Superman full trailer was.
Okay.
It was just a bunch of really cool clips just thrown at me.
All right.
It didn't feel like it didn't have a full sense that they're like, shit, we gotta cut a Daredevil season 2 trailer. Show them the cool stuff.
It gave the sense of a lot of intense emotions for me.
Oh, definitely. I got that.
And the biggest thing that blew me away, I'm not going to spoil it right now because it's right at the end of the freaking thing. We'll get to it eventually.
Right.
But just,
a lot of feelings. The big thing in this one was it was showing a lot of John Barenthal's Punisher interacting with Daredevil.
Yeah.
Which was really, really cool. It definitely seems like they're going to be at odds the entire time.
not just like first half of the season. This
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Then they team up and fight the big bad.
Exactly. No, it's not going to be that.
No.
I don't think so. I think they're going to be at odds, if not a whole season, at least the majority. And also, I loved how they were talking like equals.
Yeah.
Like it was the first time in this world, other than an Avengers, really, you get to see two heroes, especially like with the ground level stuff coming like, well, I just think you're doing it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to see that in Civil War, which will be neat. But this is the first time you get to see two real ideologies of crime fighting up against each other.
It's just something really different for like the theatrical universe.
Exactly.
Not theatrical, but I mean like
The cinematic universe. Yeah. And I love the line where John Barenthal's Punisher. I'm sure to call him Punisher at this point.
He's Punisher.
Frank Castle. When he just drops the "I think you're half measure" and like how casual he drops it, but presumably I'm pretty sure Daredevil's chained up at that point.
My favorite line is, "You're just one bad day away from me."
Being me, yeah, being me, exactly. Like that is such a cool line, and seeing like they show in a few quick cuts that Punisher can handle his own against Daredevil.
Oh yeah.
Which makes you wonder if it's just like his training and he's pushed to the edge, because Daredevil is supposed to be superhuman at certain points, but he does take a hit.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Punisher might be able to give one a little bit better than most people.
Right.
That critical accuracy, like they're talking about him taking out the gangs with military precision. I wonder if they're going to go the route where he's military trained, but he was a cop still, because that's Frank Castle's background. I don't know where exactly they're going with this.
Now, do you think the Kingpin is going to come into play at all in this season?
Mention maybe even a Hannibal-esque visit in prison, but I don't think he's going to factor in. I think he's out of the picture for this.
Yeah.
Honestly, my theory is we're not going to see him again until Spider-Man's movie. Unless they do a Daredevil season 3.
That would be awesome.
Because they using him. This is a cinematic universe. It's connected, and he's such a good actor. I feel like they're going to use him again, but I don't think he's going to be in this. There's too many characters for him to be in this season. Mm-hmm. I mean, as they show at the end of this trailer, Elektra is in this now.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, first of all, when they show her, like they cheek to her a little bit in season 1. that he dated this Greek girl is what they mentioned.
Really? I totally missed that.
It's the avocado scene. Where they're talking about when they're drunk, they're like, yeah, whatever happened to her?
Oh, okay.
And they mentioned that he dated her. They don't drop the name. They don't say Elektra.
Yeah, because like when I first saw her in this trailer, I was like, where the hell does she come into play?
Yeah, they have mentioned that she exists, and they announced her a long time ago. So that wasn't too much of a surprise to me. But the thing that I did notice is that he's in his house, and superhuman. He hears things, can see things. He didn't know she was there.
Yep.
Until she wanted him to know. And he flips the cane out. The other thing is you hear chains rattling, and there has been some imagery in promotional videos where Punisher, after beating the shit out of him, breaking the mask, chains him up.
Yeah, which is an iconic scene in the comic books
Exactly.
that I have not personally read.
Really?
But I know of it.
You've probably seen that cover.
Yeah.
And it's really cool because I don't know about the listeners, but the Marvel Knights series. Have you heard of this?
Vaguely.
Marvel Knights was the more serious take. It was the darker approach to a lot of these comics.
I'm assuming Moon Knight is thrown in this.
I don't think he was in the Marvel Knights originally. There was Punisher and Daredevil were the two that I read, excuse me. But then eventually it turned to the not Punisher Max, but the Marvel Max series, or line rather. That was like the Vertigo imprint for DC. This was their darker imprint. That's where Punisher Max came from. That's where Jessica Jones was.
Oh, okay.
I never read it. I don't know if there was a Daredevil Max. I don't think there was. But it fits into the darker stories, and that's where they're going with John Barenthal's Punisher.
Awesome.
This Frank Castle is a lot darker.
He looked insanely intense.
Exactly, which is saying a lot
Yeah.
for this. And they showed he was like kind of the star of the trailer. The thing when I was saying that it felt like they were just throwing random scenes at us, it reminded me of when you see the season preview for like Law and Order. Is the reason why I said that. It was just a lot of them talking to cops and you don't know what you're talking about. No, I know what I'm talking about. And it was a lot of that.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
It was definitely a trailer cut for people who've seen season 1.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm fine with that. I'm fine. Pander to your audience because we're awesome and this show's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, if you're making a season 2, you expect that people saw season 1.
But I feel like they're tossing too many things of, shit, are we doing the right thing? I don't think you should be doing this, which was my problem with Foggy in the first season.
Yeah.
His reaction to Daredevil being Daredevil, essentially.
Wait, you mean he's Daredevil?
No, not 100% sure. The other thing that I'm worried about a little bit is he tosses out that line, you've donated more than your fair share of blood.
Yep.
Is he talking about him being vigilante and like he's punishing himself, like taking too many hits? Or is he saying that he's dealt too much collateral damage?
Right.
It could go either way with Foggy. We don't know
because like he was very against it at the beginning.
Exactly. He came around a little bit at the end of the first season, but it could go either way.
And there's reason to believe that I can't remember her name. The
Karen Page.
Yeah. There's reason to believe that she's in on it.
Exactly, that she knows because.
But I also like rewatching it. I thought that maybe she's just referring to we as in like the royalty. But no, like she says we as in like maybe just the people. The people.
Like we let this happen because we let the world get so bad. It's the whole thing that Batman always says is like Gotham got this bad because we let it get this bad.
Yep.
And I like that. Either way, I'm excited for it because. She didn't really know he was Daredevil for a long time in the comics.
And, like, I just really want to see more of her because, like, what happened to her at the end of that season, like, holy shit.
I want to see them go dark with her because her character gets really dark in the comics. Kind of gratuitously so for no reason in the comics, but I feel like they could do a better version with the cinematic. Because, like, comics, like, she's hooking, but also she's a porn star.
Holy fuck.
And is addicted to drugs. It was a whole thing.
That's, like, X-22 shit right there.
It was several after-school specials rolled into one.
God.
Yeah. It was really messed up. I'm excited to see that relationship grow a little bit more and see more of her. I'm assuming darker past. I don't know how Punisher is going to react with other characters because the only people we've seen is him murdering people and then talking to Daredevil.
Yeah.
So I wonder if we're only going to see like his aftermath, and the only time we see him is when Daredevil's around.
Do you think maybe he'll have connections to people on the Force?
Maybe, like maybe yeah, I've heard of Frank Castle.
Like, yeah, that's his in. Maybe that's how he finds out where the gangs are.
Yeah, something like that. Like their friend who's a cop. Like he mentions that he knows a little bit about it. Maybe he's kind of a ghost story, And some of the iterations too, he's an FBI agent. Who knows where they're gonna go with it?
And also, do you think anything from Jessica Jones is gonna cross over into this?
I'm sure they're gonna cheek to it at some point. But honestly, with this, how he's being attacked and more people know about the Devil of Hell's Kitchen, I think they might bring in the storyline where Jessica Jones is his bodyguard.
Okay.
Or she needs a lawyer.
Right.
Now that she's out of a lawyer. So they might do one of those two things.
Yeah.
But I do think it's going to cross over, and I think we might see Luke Cage in this as well. And also Iron Fist might show up.
Oh, yeah.
Because now he's officially cast.
I'm really excited to see him.
Yeah, and they haven't told us who he is, but he is a cast.
It's just so fantastic for me. Like, these are all characters that I never read about.
So it's all new to you, essentially.
Yeah, this is a whole new area of the comic book world that I just am diving into wholeheartedly.
Right, and which is awesome. I would really love to see a Moon Knight appearance.
That would be sweet.
Which is pulling out of nowhere. Iron Fist is my favorite character out of all these, so him
Brooklyn
showing
Headbutt.
up. Exactly. And the new Iron Fist and Luke Cage comic book is out, and I wholly recommend it. It's fucking amazing. Whether you read their old stuff or not, it's just such a cool dynamic.
All right.
I'm excited to see that out of this. So Punisher looks amazing. Elektra's going to be doing shit. I don't know how much they're going to show her, but I know they're going to show her fight.
It might just be an appearance.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows what they do with that? It's just neat that she exists.
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to keep hinting towards the supernatural, or do you think they're going to show it at some point in this? Because that first season, that was like a specter. You know what I mean? Like, there was something weird happening.
Yeah.
But they never got to it. Or do you think they're going to just keep doing that until the Defenders comes out?
Oh, God.
Because they didn't hint towards it at all in Jessica Jones.
Yeah, that is true.
But the first season of Daredevil, like, you have the kid who is kind of like Blackheart almost.
Yeah, I was gonna say he could possibly be Blackheart.
Yeah, something along those lines. And then you had the ninjas who had not mystical powers, but hinted towards that. Like, the hand does have mystical powers in the comic books. So any of these things could be.
And I mean, with the hand, that easily references the foot. And we're gonna have the Ninja Turtles jump in.
The Foot Clan. No. The hand and the foot never meet.
Oh, okay. Kickboxing.
Sure
kick puncher.
Oh God, punch kicker. I'm sure there's going to be some reference to something like that though. Not the foot, but the hand and their supernatural stuff. I don't know if they're going to hint towards Iron Fist's home city again, like they did a little bit with Madame Crane. You don't know if she's Madame Crane, but they really hint towards that woman who was part of the syndicate being one of the Cranes, which in the Iron Fist she rules one of the cities.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So if it is her, I could see them tying more into it. But who knows?
It's just a big Pandora's box.
Honestly, I'm the MC Chris reference aside, I'm excited for this. You clean out your desk after this, though.
Oh man, not again.
Let us know in the comments below what you think about this trailer. Are we on the right page? Are we totally off the fucking nowhere? Tell us that we're terrible at this job.
Just talk to us. We're lonely.
Yeah, we're lonely.
For just 4 cents a day, you could speak to this young man.
Let us know what you think of Daredevil below. If you think Iron Fist is going to show up. If you think that Daredevil's costume does hug his butt a little too much.
No, just enough.
Just the right amount.
Yeah.
All right. We're the Cave Trolls and we're out.
Peace.